Okay, so I'm doing something a little bit different today. I didn't get to record earlier what I wrote over these last few days. So guess what? I'm going to timestamp it. Yup. December 23rd, 2025, approximately 12:05 p.m. on the eastern side. Y'all know we done flipped them posts, so it might be western. Then again, I don't know. So before I scarf down this lunch, you know they only give us 30 minutes here at the Goodwill. I want to go ahead and read over something that... Is it something in my eye? Read over something for my mysterious, unknown, mystical beings out there, my celestial beings out there, so I can keep them updated as to what's going on in this realm, especially with I. All right, here I go. All right. Let's see. Damn it, I always do this. Come on here, and then I don't know where I want to go. Oh, here it is. All right, starting from December 21st, 2025. I wrote this at 5:51 a.m. All right. Your grand rising, beloved. Dang, it's been a while since I wrote down anything pertaining to my updates and experiences while on this realm. First of all, let me get this shit out. So, mind you, I work, well, donate my time and energy in exchange for my change. However, 5 days out the week, I'm picking cotton, working in apparel at Goodwill. Now, God damn it, I hate when my brain does this. Well, not hate, because damn it, off track again. Look, I want to write down so much and be having a system overload. Okay, I just took three deep breaths. All right, so I work at Goodwill. They have this system called Productivity Tracker. And this system revolves around numbers. And in apparel, your numbers revolve around you hanging 85 to 90 units on a singular rack in 1 hour. In the same hour, you have to change out your blue, red totes or Doros, and those shits be heavy as fuck. The dates on the tickets be all scattered, the tickets on the totes, because we're supposed to process the oldest totes first. See, I'm a master. Anything I do, especially warehousing, ain't shit. I've been there and done that. Damn it, where was I? Oh yeah. So, within that hour, we're to sort through donated clothing, my shit, bugs, and very valuable, worth thousands, even millions of miscellaneous donated goods. Within the same hour, after sorting the donated goods, we have to price them at Goodwill's pricing standards. Within that same hour, we are to hang the priced apparel, and within that same hour, you gotta inspect your rack to ensure it's ready to get shipped out and sold to the community they serve. Now, the next hour is the same process, but they stop your flow of processes by having a daily huddle. Now, in this huddle that lasts for approximately 15 to 25 minutes, they have a shaming event where they remind you that if you don't meet the numbers, you don't get recognition, not even a clap. In fact, they even boo your ass. They even boo you, like literally embracing the boo with the thumbs down. Me, you know me, I'm a clap, because I know that the ones who completed that goal, or even the ones who never even got a chance to get any recognition, I also clap for them too, because it's just not fair that they did not meet their daily or monthly annual budget, which is in oh wait, what am I talking about? Hold on. All right, so this is what I'm trying to get to. In both Arlington and Fairfax, they made over $1 million. Over $1 million in budget. Again, this is donate items that has been given to the community to give to the community, particularly those in need. And here we are processing and charging the community to buy it. Same old shit, like the shelter systems. They find ways to profit off the communities they enslaved. But back to the slave. Within that same hour, we have a huddle. All right. You then are scheduled a 15-minute break, then come back and finish your rack. The next hour, you're able to process how you processed the first hour. However, your processing gun keeps jamming, or you got jewelry that you got to take to the jewelry station immediately. You come back and you process for 10 minutes and boom, more jewelry. So you got to leave your station again to go to the jewelry station because no jewelry can be at the station at no times. So the next hour you share with a 30-minute lunch. The next hour you process with no breaks, no huddle, and no jewelry. So you good to process for an hour straight. But damn, 30 minutes in and bam, I find some money. And my natural instinct is contemplation. So 4 minutes after reassuring myself that 26 cents is not worth me or my integrity, I have to go find a lead or a manager to hand them the money to. Hold on. Once you find that lead or that manager, you walk back to your station and you finish the 15 minutes that you have left. Your last hour should be your last rack out the rack. It should be your last rack out or the rack that you're working on for the next day. Your last 15 minutes is dedicated to cleaning your station and restocking so that it's ready for the next shift. Now, that brings me to yesterday. Yesterday, I mastered my racks. Well, I mastered getting 85 plus units on all 6 racks. One rack even had 96 because I was in the flow of alchemization. I had my goals set and my intentions were pure. I also observed the general manager processing apparel, and she mentioned to me in her kind of exact words, you said you wanted to see me do 85 units in an hour. Well, now you'll have your opportunity to see. I jokingly said, let me stay in my lane, let you stay in yours, and we laughed it off. Folks don't realize that when I say let me stay in my lane, I'm saying let me lock in and focus. So she was over in her corner for about 2 hours, give or take, and I saw her push over 2 racks. I also saw her watching me thump out my racks as I was hoping to. Make her proud because I was sure proud of myself. Anyways, as the day passes, I only took breaks for huddle and 30 minutes lunch. Both of my 15-minute breaks, I stopped the clock on my timer and still worked the 15 minutes because I noticed a few other folks doing that. And honestly, you can't process the 85 in an hour for 7 hours with taking the breaks. Well, I can't. Shit, I'm already picking the cotton, literally. Hold on. By sorting through the soiled clothes, processing them, and reselling them. Fucking nonprofit organizations be making the most profit off the failures of the communities, beloved. Okay, 6:52 and my fingers going numb. Love you. Taking a break. Then I came back at 1:34. Beloved, I am back. After a much needed nap, I'm back and recovered. So boom, back to the destruction of corrupt systems at Goodwill. Now, yesterday during the huddle, I was expecting to hear my name because remember, I had completed 85 plus units on each rack, which would equal to 510 units for the day. So bam, my name didn't get called, but the general manager name was called. How thirsty for attention can you be, bro? It's sad to be in competition with your team members. Like, bitch, you've been working for Goodwill for a decade plus and you feel like you got to compete with an entity who is not only new to Goodwill and the shenanigans of the corruption that they inspire, but I'm also new to apparel. Beloved, you know me. I didn't even hang my clothes up at home. The fuck? I bet the fuck I will now, and by category and subcategory. Even at the hotel I'm consistently hanging stuff up and reorganizing because 4 people in a shared 1 bedroom is tough. And I mean bedroom, no kitchen, nothing. It's tough, but hey, it's appreciated because it's cold outside for sure. Anyways, during the huddle, or rather at the end of the huddle, they asked if we have any questions, concerns, or comments. And of course, I'm the only one who raising my hand because I want to learn how they only counted me for 406 units. Damn it.